Hello there, this is Ashraf from Zenon Studios, and here today I want us to draw this steel truss detail in AutoCAD. Perfect. So as you can still see, this is symmetrical, so I'll simply draw one side of this truss and mirror it over to the other side. Now these are steel members, and the fact that they are steel members, that means they have to be angled. Now what do I mean by angled? You can see the tie is an angle, then the truss is also angled, then this rafter is also angled. That means that if I can demonstrate this very fast, let me turn on my isometric drafting tab. That means that these members actually look like something like this in 3D. It's not there. Perfect. That means that these members actually look like something like this. They are angles. So the steel members look like this in 3D. I'll simply delete this. They look like that. That's why you have something like this in the detail. You have this face and this other face that you cannot see. Perfect. So I'm going to start off by drawing this wall down here, and the wall is 2 to 5. So I'll grab my rectangle tool and grab the rectangle tool, and the thickness there is 2 to 5 by a height that I can define graphically, just like that. And then, as you can see, I have a padstone down here. As you can see, I have a padstone support, so I'll need to cut this wall to create an allowance for that. Perfect. But before, let me cut it. So I'll snap here, and I'll move in by distance that I'm not given, so I'll simply assume, and then I'll go down just like that and just like that. Perfect. Now I can trim this away and trim that away. We shall create our own. Then where is my cursor? Okay. Perfect. Then I need to draw this angle rafter, and as you can tell, it is 100 by 75. So I'm going to draw a line that is at an angle of 30 there. Then I need to offset this line by a distance of 100. Enter. I'm offsetting it down. Then the distance to make this face is approximately 30. So I'll need to offset this line by a distance of, let's say, 30. Enter. Perfect. To make my angle. And then I need to close this off down here. So simply grab your line tool and close it off there, just like that. Then I'll need to draw this padstone, and then this 65 by 51 fixing clips. Perfect. Now the size of the padstone is not defined, so I'll simply assume the size. Then I want to snap there and come back up so that I can create something like that, and then come back here This is also an angle, so I'll draw this. It's 65 by 51. So 65, I need to offset this line by a distance of 65. Enter. Then I also need to offset this distance, that by a distance of 30. Enter. 30 may look big, so I can actually move it down a little there. So close that off like that. Then I need to put a fill in here for concrete. So come over here to hatch and grab your AR concrete and put it just in here. So the scale is small, so I'll increase it to 12. Enter. 12 is fine. So then hit escape to come out of that command. Then I need to put the continuity symbol here. So come over to Express Tools, break line symbol, and here you can change the size. I'm leaving it to 75 and put it in there. There you have it. Come back to home, then trim this and that away. And I also need to put a fill in here for walls. Change this to walls and see 32. Change the scale here so that you can be able to see what you're dealing with. It's still small. I'll change it to 50. Still small. I'll change it to 100. Still small. I'll change it to 200. Perfect. That will do for me. Perfect. Now I need to determine the span of this whole thing from here up to here, and I'm going to assume a span of 4,000. So I'm going to draw. So 4,000 divided by 2, that gives me the midpoint of this. So I'm going to draw 2,000. Enter. That means this vertical line here will be my mirror line. It's the center point. So I need to draw this angle tie down here, and it is 65 by 50. So I can simply use this very line that I drew. So I can move this line up to that point there. Then I can offset it by a distance of 65. Offset this line by a distance of 65. Hit enter, going down. And then I need to offset this by a distance of 70. Perfect, to make it angled, just like that. Perfect. So as you can see, it's at a certain distance from the wall and it's closer to the rafter. So I'm going to select this whole thing and say move, and I'm going to move it from there and put it somewhere there. Perfect. That is my angle tie. Perfect. So I'll simply trim everything beyond this away. So grab your trim tool and trim this whole thing away. Now when you look at this up here, I'll need to have this line here in the middle, but it's also snapping at the middle of this angle rafter. So I'll need to get the midpoint of the angle rafter. So grab your line tool. To get the midpoint, simply press Shift on your keyboard and right click, then midpoint between 2 points. This is my first point, this is my second point, and then draw a line at angle 60 to there. Then you need a line. Okay, let's first deal with this. So they are telling us that this guy here is also 65 by 50. So 65 divided by 2, you can grab your calc. 65 divided by 2 is 32.5. So I'm going to offset this line 32.5 and 32.5 the other side. So select the line, select the line offset 32.5. so offset it that side and also offset it this side. But as you can see, I need to draw to show my angle, so I'm going to offset this line up there by a distance of, let's say, 15. Enter. Perfect. And there you have your angle. Perfect. So I'll simply, as you can see, this track stops at some point there, so I'll simply perfect. So I'll need to simply extend this mid line to the midpoint of this line still. So how can I do that? Simply grab this line and extend it to, let's say, there. Then I simply have to draw a line at the midpoint of this. So grab your line tool and shift, right click, midpoint between 2 points, this one and that one. There you get your midpoint. So bring it all the way to this side, position also need it there. Then you can trim this away just like that. Then as you can see from here, the strut stops a certain height there. So I'll simply grab my line tool and come over here, snap to some point up there and draw a line at an angle. That then I'll trim away this and that, this and that, simply delete them. Then I can go back up. As you can see up here, the tie also stops at a certain point there. So I'll need to grab my line tool, snap here, snap at the end point, then come back in, snap at the end point, come back in to somewhere there and draw a line that is perpendicular to those. I'll select this as my trimming point, select trim, trim this away, the midpoint, leave it, trim that and trim that away. Perfect. And there you have your first angle tie. Then we have another angle tie here that is 50 by 50. I'm going to make them have the same uniform dimensions. I'm considering 65. So I'll simply select everything here and I will rotate. So I'm going to rotate this, come here, over here, and start your rotation. I'm rotating it to that point, but I need to rotate a copy. So what do? Simply come over here and click copy, or simply click C on your keyboard. So just like that, and you have rotated a copy. And I also need to rotate another copy to this other side here. So I need to still select the whole of this and rotate. So I need to rotate, but I'm rotating a copy. So hit C on your keyboard, enter. Then I need to rotate a copy to that very angle there. Perfect. So I simply need to trim away what I don't want. So I'll simply grab my line tool, snap over to the end point and then move inwards just like that point, and then I can draw a line there. Then I'm going to select this line and I'm using it as my trim reference. So trim, I'm leaving the midpoint. Perfect. So I can still draw another line down here just like that. I'm using this line as my trim reference. This is my trim reference. So trim. Perfect. So do the same thing up here. So trimming, grab your line, end point, then move inwards. Let's say there. Draw another line there. Then use this line, trim. So trim, trim. Perfect. So you can also draw a line down here, just like this. Draw a line like that, and then use this line as your trimming point. So trim, trim, trim. Perfect. And as you can see, these middle lines come over here, then they also come over there, then even down here they merge at those points. So I'm leaving them there, I'm only deleting. So I'm using this as my trim reference, even that, this as my trim reference, and also that, and also this as my trim reference, and also that. Then I'm selecting trim, then trim that line away, trim that line away, and trim that line away, so that you can remain with these midpoints down here. Then as you can see, they stop at the mid lines there. So I only need the midline down this side. So you can also grab this tool, come over here and connect this to there, grab trim, trim this away. Then you also need to trim this midline in here because you don't need it. So let's trim that away and delete this. Perfect. So I'll simply delete this line because I don't need it. Then I also need to trim these lines up here. So I'll draw a line, shift, midpoint between 2 points, this and that. I need to draw a line in between here, so that I can know where I can trim from. So that's my trim reference. So select trim, and then so trim reference, select trim, trim that away, trim that away, and I think that other one is okay. So you can now delete that line. Perfect. And there you have it. Perfect. So what do we do next? We can input now these gusset plates. Perfect. So the gusset plates can take any shape, as you can see down here. So I'm going to simply come here, start from here, offset there, sorry, snap there, then draw that. Then you can have something like this. Then you can make it go the other side, snap at the end point, then get that extension. Perfect. Then you can also put another gusset plate here. So simply draw a line starting here, take it this other side, and then up here. Then you can finish it off down here. So snap at the end point, move downwards like this, then perfect. Then you need a gusset plate up here. So there, so snap at the end point, move inwards, and close it off just like that. Then you also need a gusset plate up here. So simply snap at the end point, move in this, then come in here, snap at the end point. You can also put it in space. Let me see what he has. Puts it at the midpoint, so midpoint, and then I need to snap here like that and close it off just like that. Then as you can see, this gusset plate has a fill, so you can fill this. You can go to hatch and fill that area with that hatch. Perfect. So I'm still drawing these gusset plates. So left with one. So snap at the end point. Okay, snap at the end point down here. Come over this side. That plate is stopping in the midpoint. Snap at the end point. Come over this side. The plate stopping at the end point somewhere. I can kind of snap letting me do my job. So come over this side, midpoint, and then turn snap back on and snap just there. Perfect. Then I can put in my hatch. So simply go over here, hatch, and I'm sure it's answer 36. So come over here and select there. If your hatch is small, you can increase the scale by putting the scale here. I'm using 90. Then come over here, snap. You can see the gusset plate runs up to that point. Then snap, 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 snap. Then up here, snap, snap. Then up here, snap, and snap. Perfect. I simply, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So perfect. Now we need to draw this, the angle purlin. So how can we draw those? So I'm simply going to get my line tool and draw something here, something like that. I'm not going to worry about the dimensions. You can do that yourself. So I'm simply going to draw a line just like that, then draw another, connect there, and we can now trim that away. And I'll simply get that and move it and put it right there. Perfect. Then I need to move it and put it on all those points. So select it, copy, and move to here, move it there, and move it here, and also move it here. Perfect. And now there are some nails here, you can do that yourself. We also need to put some so I'll draw circles here, and I need to fill to hatch that circle, so I'll use a solid color just like that, and I'll come out of that command. Then I can copy that to all those different places. So select that and copy, then copy, then copy, then copy, copy. Perfect. What else do we need to do here? We also need to copy it down here. You can do that yourself. Then there is this, I'm not putting it there, you can do that yourself. So finally I can now mirror. So select this whole thing and mirror it to the other side using this as your mirror. Erase this object, now enter. Perfect, there you have it. So you can simply delete this line here, delete that line. Then as you can see, we have some space here, so you can create a space. You can come over here and there. Then you can mirror this line to the other side still. Then you can trim. So trim this away, trim that away, trim this away, trim that away, trim that line, trim that line. Perfect, I will delete that. Then I can put to a hatch and C36 and put it right here. Perfect, and there you have your steel roof truss. You can then put these leaders. I've done a video on how to put leaders. Thanks for watching. Please like this video. See you in our next tutorial.